What's going on, guys? Today I have the Facet command, location, and how to get. Freezing and suppressing targets reloads your equipped weapons, aim assist, airborne effectiveness, as well as stasis shards or void breach are created. Let's get into it. You'll have to go to the divide, and that's the area that looks like a frozen over cosmodrome. You're going to eventually run into a shrieker, and that kind of lets you know where you are at. The way that I went through here is the longer way. You can't go from either landing zone to get here, and I'll bring it up on the map in a little bit. But the reason I showed you this way with the big drop here is because there is one particular point of interest that you're going to want to remember, and that's for later on. So I'm just gonna point it out. There is a frozen like pile of ice, okay? And behind that, you will need to break that later on, but just remember that there's one way on this area. And you will eventually get a scorcher cannon, and that will allow you to break 7 different frozen piles of ice, and that will reveal orbs that you need to get. Now, in this location, and feel free to pause it if you need to view this longer, you are going to find 2 piles of ice to your right here along this path, and the one behind us brings a total of 3, and then you are going to find a total of 4 frozen piles of ice on the left, going to the left. You will find these ice piles throughout the blue frozen areas. So if you go into like a red room, for example, there's going to be no frozen pile of ice there. You'll find one here momentarily. We're going to look at one in a little bit. There's one right to the right of this location right here. But let me bring this up on the map so you can kind of see where I'm at. So you can go into the impasse or the blooming, and it's in between there. It's called the divide for a reason, right? Jumping through this window allows you to place those orbs that you get to break them. However, in order to break them, you need to go communicate with this thing right here, this panel, and that will give you a scorch can. Shoot off the 2 generators. This is where you'll be placing your orbs, either solar, void, or arc orbs. And the key here is that you want to get them to level 10. You want to get both the generators to level 10. Reminder that if you go straight down this hall right here, you will find 2 in that hall. You'll find one early on in the hallway, and then at the very end of the hallway, just following that way, you'll find the second one. There is one to the right here that we have to kind of go back upwards, and once we have the ones on this side, then it's just a matter of finding the ones on the other side. So you're going to go turn around, you're going to go down the other way, and you will find 4 of them on that side. One that's right next to the chest, behind a box, one that is near the plane, the frozen plane, and then 2 down the hall, continuing that other way. Just make sure that you are going to the rooms that are blue, that are frozen over, so to speak. After you've gathered all the orbs, it just comes down to math. You want to equal 10 on each, 10 total units on each of the generators. Arc provides 2, solar provides 3, and voids provide 4. 2 solars and 2 arcs in one generator, and 2 voids and 1 arc in the other, and you're done. After the generator has powered on, the next event will happen. You'll step out. There's a bunch of mobs. It is very similar to all the other ones, where you will have a boss that spawns, but you need to do Prismatic to destroy the shields, maidens, or whatever they're called, and you'll get the boss out of that phase. If you die at this point, you will just respawn. No need to worry about that. But use your Prismatic. You will then break the shields. The boss will become vulnerable. You kill the boss, and there you go. You have your Prismatic fragment. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you're at this point in the video, make sure to hit that like. Make sure to subscribe for future content. And I will catch you guys later. Good luck and take care.